if I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back, everyone. My next guest has been on with me several times now before, and also going to be coming on my TV show too soon. And my next guest is Tom Cann, and he's with Freedom Equity Group. We were talking just at the break about what he is going to be talking to you about is information. He's sharing information that you most likely don't know about. And I want everybody to listen up. It's pretty interesting. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yes, Carol, thank you for having me on again, and yeah, this is all good stuff. When I was on Wall Street, and I was on Wall Street for about 35 years, I thought I knew pretty much all the retirement plans out there. You know, I have all my licenses still, so I thought I was a hot shot and knew everything, but lo and behold, I did not know about this new retirement plan that is on the market and some other variables that come with life insurance. So I just found out about it 4 years ago, and it's just like you say, this stuff is too incredible. I don't believe it, but I was in that business, longevity, and I wanted to take a look at it. I wanted to see if it was real. And I forensically scrubbed it for 3 months, I would say, okay? Because I sent it to friends of mine who are executives with life insurance companies. I sent it to people who are much smarter than I was on Wall Street. And I got nobody to, put holes in it. And if I said, wow, this is amazing. First of all, you've got a product that nobody knows about and everybody should know about. I mean, it's just fabulous.
What is the product exactly? Tell them what you did. There's a couple of different things.
Well, let's just just analyze and see what is life insurance actually about. And here's a question we should all be asking ourselves: which one of us is going to live to be 100? Which one of us is going to die too early? And, along the way, if we get sick, who's going to get a stroke, a heart attack, or cancer? And, the truth of the matter is that we don't know. We really don't know. But here's what we do know. We do know that it's prudent to prepare for all of this, okay? So let's take a look at the what-ifs. And you'll see when we go through these what-ifs that we have a plan, a solution to all these one-ifs in one plan, one policy. See, insurance policy years ago, and that's, everybody downgraded it because, life insurance is too expensive. And, it's all true. The products then were not the same as they are now. And this product I'm going to talk about started in 1996. And I didn't know about it.
Wow.
So it's crazy. So, the first scenario is, the obvious use of insurance is, what if we, die too quickly? I mean, it's there to really help our family continue without the financial stress that otherwise would come if we didn't support them and, we didn't really prepare for this. So that's an obvious need. But, in today's insurance, there's a new type of life insurance that is around that actually you don't have to die to benefit from. Over 200 years now that the insurance policies were only around, and, the only benefit that you got was, at death. Well, in 2006, AIG's CEO, James Mellon, he's the global CEO, now retired, he brought living benefits into this country. And that completely revolutionized 200 years of insurance as we know it. 96% of all the salespeople I'm in the business, they're unaware of it, which frightened me. It's frightening. Not every insurance company offers living benefits. And let's define what living benefits are.
Yeah, what are they? Because, you had mentioned it once before. Go ahead.
Well, living benefits, there are three riders, really. These are riders, okay? The first rider each insurance carrier must offer by law, and that's called terminal. And terminal riders, you must need a doctor's note stating that, in some states it's 24 months, or some states it's 18 months or less, that you will be, your life will be over at that point. So once you get this note from the doctor, you could actually, take from the face amount of the insurance policy. But that's it. And most insurance agents say, oh, yeah, you get cancer, stroke, heart attack, we'll cover you. But they forget to tell you that it's based on terminal, only if you're 2 years, into it. If you get a mild heart attack, okay, those old policies are not going to pay you. And once again, there are only about maybe a dozen or more companies that offer these free living benefits. The ones that I deal with, and I only deal with the best plans out there. I will not represent a company if they do not have free living benefits. I mean, why do so?
Right.
It's crazy.
It's amazing. So a lot of people don't know this information.
No, they don't.
And you do free consultations. It's what you're all about, is to give people information.
It's sharing information.
Now, your website has a ton of videos on it.
Huge.
That you are all about them. Here, again, more information just to get as much as you can.
Yes.
It's no obligation. You just want to share it with them.
Yeah. Can I just, briefly describe one of these videos?
Sure.
One of these videos, it's FEG in America, has a red, white, and blue the flag on it, and it's a
I've seen it.
6-minute video. Mm-hmm. This video, we did not produce this. When PBS, Public Broadcasting Service Station, found out about this new type of life insurance, they said, wow, this is something all America should know about. And we're going to invite, some people here to talk about this, because we got to get this out. So it's on Fox Broadcasting now also. But so they invited 3 companies, one of which was Freedom Equity Group, because we are the only company out there that is actually crusading on this product. Out of 300 million policies out there, Carol, less than 1% have it. So I'm not in the sales business. I'm really in the knowledge and the replacement business, because like life insurance is like, telephones and TVs. We need to upgrade our policies. And this is something that if we don't know about, it could hurt us. So let's go back, analyze this critical rider, this critical illness. If you get a stroke, heart attack, cancer, any of that stuff that like 6 million of us get every year, okay, then you could actually invade the face amount of the policy to live on now. You don't have to be terminal. You can actually live. And so, it sort of mimics wouldn't you say it mimics a disability policy? Mm-hmm. I mean, heart attack,
somewhat,
stroke, cancer, but this pays you for 50 months off the face amount. This doesn't pay you of the money that you put in, the premium money. This pays you right from the beginning. So they invited us, PBS did, our company. They also invited Jim Mellon, who was the founder of Living Benefits, and they invited Dr. John. Dr. John was a doctor in his 60s, putting money away for retirement purposes, but all of a sudden he put in his first premium payment, and lo and behold, a month after that he got esophagus cancer. And it completely upset him. When Dr. John met Jim Mellon of AIG, former, my guys who were there said they were hugging, and streams of tears were coming down Dr. John's face, because he realized without this guy, making this product, he may not have been around.
Well, we're going to go to a break soon, but what I want to do is get out the information, if I can get it out. So you do free consultations, obviously, but I want to get out some information on you. The website is Tom Cann, so it's TOMKANN freedomequitygroup.com. It's a long one, but here's what's easier. His phone number. The number to call is 602-448-5600. 866-538-5088. And I'm going to let anyone that wants to call in just to let me know if they couldn't get the website, and I'll connect you with him. Because this is information that people just need to know. That's all it is. It's just information. What you do with it is your choice. So our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We have a minute. What would you want to break with?
Well, Carol, we're talking about this video that was produced by CBS, and realized that this doctor had the best health insurance in the world, but when it came to his treatments, he had a six-figure bill. That was 10% of the health insurance did not pay.
There you go. There's a good reason to get this information and just listen to it. There's a website that you can go to with tons of videos. I've seen him as well. He does free consultations. His number directed 602-448-5088. We're going to go to a break. Call in here. I'm losing my voice. I'm going to say the website when we get back. Our number here is 602-277-5369.
If I traded it all.
Welcome back, everyone. So now that I have my voice back, we're talking with Tom Can, and he's with Freedom Equity Group, does free consultations, and what he's all about is just giving you information. That's it. Something that he found out, 4 years ago?
Just 4 years ago.
That has already been around since 1996, you said.
The living benefits have come into being since 2006, actually.
Okay.
But this new retirement plan that now has living benefits incorporated into it has been around since 1996.
And you didn't even know about it. And
Had
someone who
no
was in the
clue.
business for how long?
I mean, over 35
years
Yeah.
and didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So what he wants to do, and that's why he's here, is to talk to you all about it. You do what you want with it. Go up on the website. I've seen a lot of the videos there.
Yeah.
You're talking about one that was produced by PBS right now.
Correct.
And the number I'm sorry. First, I want to give out this website. It's Tom, T-O-M, Can, K-A-N-N freedomequitygroup.com. But what I've decided is just to say, everybody who can't write that down, because you're driving,
Sure.
Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. He always does free consultations, and I'll get you connected with him. That's what I want to do with everybody here that's calling.
Yep.
Okay, going back to you a little bit, and you were talking a little bit about...
we were
before the break.
talking about really the what ifs in life, and really I say life insurance should really be bought because there are three what ifs. We have a plan here that incorporates all the what ifs. What if you die too soon? Well, that's life insurance. But what if you get sick along the way? Well, we've got living benefits. And now the third, and living benefits, as you know, we just talked about two of them, terminal and critical, but we didn't talk about chronic. We said that critical actually mimics your disability policy. And with this new life insurance policy, it's free. So you get a, free disability. Hello. And the third one, the third rider that is free is chronic. And let's define what chronic is. Chronic, if you cannot perform 2 out of the 6 ADLs, adult daily living requirements, then you are considered chronic, and you can go to the doctor. Doctor will give you a note. You're chronic. You give the note to the insurance company, and they will pay you for, on a monthly basis, 50 months out of the face amount of the policy. Okay? So we've covered two of the areas of what ifs and how this plan can solve those what ifs. Now let's solve the third problem. And the third problem is the most, I'd say seniors are most concerned about the third problem than anything else in the world right now, and that is outliving their money. Okay? That's a huge problem. So, we've got to educate the young people. We've got to educate the old people. There is a new way of saving. There is a gentleman who wrote a book, A New Savings Retirement Plan. He's an actuary. He was also a president of an insurance company. And when he wrote this book, his name is Martin Ruby, and when Martin wrote it, he was retired, and he was looking for a plan for his adult daughter. And he looked at every plan available. But when he saw this plan, and it's called an Indexed Universal Life Policy, okay, he said, I've got to write a book about it, because this, to me, as an actuary, this is the only plan out there that mathematically works. And to me, that lit my eyes up, because I like math. Math doesn't lie. And when you put all the wheels in action in this plan, you'll see that there are a lot of grooves. So it's a very robust plan. It takes, an explanation because it's new. So all I ask the listeners to do is open your antenna. Okay? There is something out there that you don't know about that could actually make your life later on in life. And I gave my plan to my daughter. It's the best legacy that any father can give their child.
Wow.
Really. Yep.
Now we can, you do the free consultations, obviously, so that you can call him direct. The number is 602-448-5088, or you can call in here and I'll get you connected with him at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. If you can and you want to write down the website, it's Tom Cann, TOMKANN.freedomequitygroup.com. Or call in here and I'll get you connected with him so you can hear more about it. Again, he just wants to talk to you about it. That's all. And just then you go and do whatever it is that you think. When you said that this was the best legacy that you can leave your daughter with, what did you mean by that?
Well, I meant this, just like Martin Ruby. In his opening, you open the book, the first chapter, and he says, I did it wrong. Okay? Well, we all did it wrong, Carol. We all had, let's face it, 60s, 70s, 80s, we had 401ks, all right, those of us who were lucky to work for large companies. We had IRAs, we had 403Bs. Our money was maybe in mutual funds, maybe, gave it to money managers. But let's look at this. Retirement, okay? When you retire, all of these plans are qualified money. That means money that you really didn't pay your taxes on, okay? But it's deferred taxes that you're going to have to pay on these these qualified plans, okay? Our plan is labeled IRS 7702, which is a box just like the box of IRA and 401k. But our box, Carol, the money that you put into it grows tax-free. And our plan grows between 8 and 10% historically every year. And by the way, it's risk-free. And also, it's 1/4 of the fees that 401ks and IRAs are all about. And we all know how fees eat into your savings, your retirement. They really do, tremendously. Our fees are only based upon the money that you put in, not the growth of that money. So, that's huge.
So, okay, then here's my other question. So there's a lot of people that are listening that, they're the baby boomers out there, right? When should someone start this, and do they have to have a lot of money to start it?
The younger you are, the less money that you have to put in. For example, here a lot of grandparents come to me and say, listen, my grandson was just born a year ago. I want to contribute something. I say, well, how much do you want to contribute? Well, $5,000, $10,000. And I said, here's what you do. Take that $5,000 or $10,000, put it into an ILIT, an irrevocable life insurance trust, okay? And then let the trust purchase a life insurance policy on the grandson for $25 a month, okay, they can purchase a policy. The grandson or granddaughter will be insured for $100,000 with this new type of living benefits. And if they continue, putting in that $25 a month, then when they're 21, the grandchild can take it over, continue putting in that $25, and historical basis, at 70 years old, when that child is ready to retire, they can take out about $89,000 tax-free every year until they're 120 years old. That's how powerful this is.
The number to call is 602-448-5088. He'll do a free consultation with you. That's what he's all about right now, is just telling everybody this information. And you've been doing this for about 4 years that you've found out about it.
Yeah.
You've been in this industry for 40 years.
Yeah, the financial services industry, but never on the insurance side. I just came recently about 4 years ago.
But when you found out about it, it was like I had to do it.
I was absolutely floored. I mean, why would anybody not take advantage of, tax-free, risk-free, 8 to 10% return? And by the way, I didn't tell you this, but you can take your money, and if you put in money, you can take 90% of that money out any time you want. You don't have to be 59 and a half. You don't have a penalty to pay. This is your money. You can take it out without busting the policy. So this, compared to an IRA or 401k, blows it away all the time.
The website, again, I'm going to say it one more time. It's Tom Cann, TOMKAN.freedomequitygroup.com. There's the videos there. Again, the one that, there's lots of them, but the PBS one is the one that you want people to really look at.
It's a 6-minute video, but there are videos on the IUL. There are videos on annuities. You see, you can go into annuities if you can't get insured for medical reasons. We can help you in other ways.
Now, you can also call here, and I'll get you connected with him. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100.